is not a rib.
Let's talk about CNBC. Wade Keller says that they've done a feature story on Christopher Nowinski. The show, of course, is called The Capitol Report, and it's doing a feature on alternative media coverage on the upcoming National Democratic Convention in Boston. And the commentators interview Nowinski, who says that the WWE would treat the convention as a serious event and would cover the important issues. And he mentioned the Smackdown Your Vote campaign and that he would be writing a column on WWE.com with convention coverage. And he complains about the alternative media coverage, treating the young male voters as children with more attention given to the type of underwear or computer used by the candidates than real issues. 34 legislators from 21 states have followed the footsteps here of John Kerry and George Bush in committing to respond to the Smackdown Your Vote policy questionnaire from WWE. Lots to talk about here. First of all, we haven't talked a lot about Chris Nowinski on this show, and he's gone on to do some great things with learning what we now know about CTE and concussions and head trauma. But he's probably, maybe at that time, one of the most well-suited folks to speak about something like this. And I mean, he's at your disposal. When did you guys realize, man, we should just send Nowinski for stuff like this?
Well, there were actually quite a few people, from Nowinski to Layfield, Ivory. There were a few more that were very political and that really enjoyed that side of the news, if you will. So all the political camps, they're looking at the audience of WWE. That was their audience that was not going out and voting. So you take the stars that these college kids are watching and that they're looking up to at this time. Both sides came and really wanted to recruit WWE to endorse them. And Vince not wanting to get into endorsing one way or another at that time in our life. And you know, worst thing you can do, man, is dabble in politics, in my opinion, but is what it is. But the thing became, hey, smack down your vote, be heard. At least if you've got something to say, you want to have anything to bitch about in the future, then at least go out and vote. That was the message that we were trying to convey. And that was helping both sides. We covered both sides fairly and just went and covered it so that that college kid that loves WWE, they see Chris Nowinski or JBL or Ivory or whoever else it is out there. It's like they recognize them and they're going to listen to what they have to say. And they're not endorsing anyone or any one party or the other. They're just telling you that, hey, pay attention. Here's what this side's saying. Here's what that side's saying. Get out and vote. Make a difference. That was the message behind it. And Nowinski being a Harvard graduate, Nowinski, good-looking kid, looks great in a suit, very well-spoken, but he had a presence, and he studied, and he knew his shit.
Did Linda McMahon have eyes on politics at this point, do you think?
You know, I think anybody that's ever run for any office has eyes on politics. So I would imagine she did, but it wasn't anything that was ever talked about, at least not with me. So I didn't know, because it was always, I was of the mindset of take care, you know, you keep your politics private and take care of both sides, have friends on both sides so that if you need somebody, you've got it taken care of. But whatever your beliefs are, that, you know, that kind of shit I like to keep private. I still believe there should be privacy in this world in some things.
Did you have any concerns when WWE started to sort of venture into the political realm? Because it does feel like something that you could have safely stayed away from. Why the need to push forward if it wasn't something that, you know, the chairman or his wife were interested in personally?
Well, because first of all, it is a good message, and it is in the middle by telling people, get out and vote. You have the right to vote in this country, and you have the right to choose who you want to represent you. So go out and do it. If you don't do it, then you're to blame. You have no say after the fact. But we actually do have a say in this country. So that is something that Vince and Linda both strongly believed in general. Doesn't matter, Republican or Democrat. Just go out and vote. Make your voice heard. And that was a message he believed in. So we did it.